How to save money in 2022. 22 ways. We know it's not too late, so we felt the best way to start the year was to provide you with some basic money saving suggestions. And because it is suitable, let's dive into this video. Also, if you have any additional advice or whatever you're doing this year, please post it here since it helps the public out. Let's get this over with and get to the point. Number 1. Make use of an ad blocker. Using an ad blocker is one of the simplest methods not to spend any money, which could save bucks. Because an ad blocker prevents ads from appearing on websites or social media, you'll be less told to buy things you don't need. Frankly, we prefer the Brave browser because it prevents ads from appearing while still allowing you to browse the internet securely. Number 2. Bid farewell to Netflix. Goodbye, Netflix! With so much endless content available these days, it's hard to justify paying for premium services like Netflix, Disney+, Hulu, Amazon Prime, etc. The baby stages are a good starting point if you're new to this canceling subscription. Number 3. Make more of your meals at home. In most nations, dining out is 5 to 10 times more expensive than cooking at home. Of course, cooking at home has additional advantages, like knowing precisely what's in your food and putting love into it. Nurture your body by cooking a delicious dinner for yourself and your family. So maybe this year, you'll learn or improve your culinary talents. Number 4. Learn how to prepare meals in advance. This will save you time and money since bulk purchases will clearly save you money. You'll have more brain space to focus on things like business or other interests. Especially if you live a hectic lifestyle, you may find yourself grabbing quick meals throughout the day, which is terrible for your health and budget. So try to prepare your meals in advance on Sunday to simply go into the freezer and grab one of those dinners. Sprinkle it with fresh veggies for extra nutrition. Number 5. Remove Instagram and TikTok from your device. This is true for most social media platforms, but TikTok and Instagram stand out as the worst. Many of us do not utilize it appropriately. Number 6. Learn for free. We live in one of the most remarkable eras in human history when you can find practically everything online. People are becoming incredibly wonderful artists only by employing the power of web sources such as YouTube. For example, paid classes and online learning venues make it simpler to perfect a talent. There are still ways to search the internet for free and locate what you need. Number 7. Make your savings routine. One of the most excellent methods to save more is to automate your savings. Many programs such as Acorns, Chime, will automatically round up any payments and deposit them into a savings account or set aside a portion of your income. It depends on your location, but many of these applications are accessible in North America, Europe, New Zealand, Australia, etc. Also, phone your bank to see whether they already provide this service. Number 8. Accept the concept of minimalism. Take this year as an example. You're taking some of those concepts and filling your life with just things that make you happy. This offers you 2 chances. First, sell items that don't please you or make you happy in your area. You may sell them and earn money. Second, you get to redesign your environment, which will improve your daily life and make your 2022 better. There are several fantastic instructors out there if you want to learn more about minimalism. Minimalism also saves money by avoiding unnecessary purchasing items. Number 9. Keep detailed records of your spending and keep track of them. One of the main reasons individuals blow their budgets and constantly struggle with finances is because they don't monitor their money. This is vital whether you want to learn how to manage funds on a small or big basis. This is a talent that you need to increase your fortune. If you don't have a budget, check through your bank statements at the end of each week or month and see where. If you can cut down or whatever you need to do for yourself, you can integrate this into your year. Number 10. Exit from the banking system with your money. It would be ideal for sorting your money in a savings account and letting it grow for you. Due to terrible inflation, cash in a conventional bank is being eaten away by interest. Therefore, move your money out of the bank and into other alternative ways to promote your money's growth. For example, BlockFi pays up to 9% return on savings, which is greater than most banks in the destitute world. Number 11. Cancel unwanted subscriptions. We've already discussed subscribing from streaming providers, but that's only the start. You should also review your bank statements to see any subscriptions you may have forgotten about. Number 12. Make a change in your energy provider. When was the last time you tried calling a client? Call your utility provider, power, heating, or electricity, and ask to lower your costs. Surprisingly, many individuals do not want to discuss this. Companies don't make this public, but with so much rivalry on services, they'll find a way even if they first think it's impossible. Because as we age, we learn everything is negotiable. You can always walk away if there is no future discussion with a robust business we're with. Number 13. Paying off debt should be your first priority. You'll have to pay it back to a bank or a money lender if you owe money, especially if the interest rates are high. The greatest thing you can do for yourself in 2022 is to prioritize debt repayment. Exceptionally high interest debt. Get rid of stuff as soon as possible and don't purchase anything new until you do. Get your life and financial independence back because you deserve it. Your headspace needs it, and your pocketbook deserves it. With more money in your bank account, you may start rewarding yourself by saving and investing it for your future, like a home deposit. Number 14. Negotiate a new insurance policy. We have mortgage bills, auto payments, life insurance, and medical care. We have so much insurance that it adds up to an immense amount at the end of the year. It's worth looking into renegotiating with your present insurer. If not, numerous insurance firms out there want your business. Number 15. Renegotiate your compensation. A long-time employee who hasn't been promoted may want to discuss the possibilities with their manager. For obvious reasons, making more money means saving more money and not increasing your lifestyle. So, the easiest way to achieve this is to make yourself essential to the firm and build good relationships with the management. Of course, this may be a complex subject, so don't approach it with a feeling of entitlement. But recognize your value and ask what you can do to increase your pay for your efforts in the organization. It might be difficult, but this is something that many people lose out on because they are hesitant to ask. Number 16. Pack a lunch for the office. It's much better. You'll love it since it's precisely what you like. You'll learn to cook better, which is a great life skill, and save a lot of money. The number of money individuals spend on lunch while at work is staggering. Number 17. Make use of your company's resources for costs. If you're self-employed, one of the most okay things you can do is expense practically everything via your firm. Make the most of it since they wind up paying out of their cash. For example, if you work from home, you may deduct many expenses, includes TP, gas, vehicle expenditures, food, power, housing, utilities, internet, and everything else linked to your home environment. This can let you retain more of your own money and minimize your company's tax income at the end of the year. It is worth checking with your professional accountant to determine what you are eligible to deduct. Do not be caught out at the end of the year when subtracting something you are not authorized to do in your nation. Number 18. Make your own cup of coffee or tea at home. Many of us like going to the neighborhood cafe and getting that lovely $4 coffee. The perk is that it is done at home in a reusable cup, therefore benefiting the environment, which is excellent. Making your coffee or tea experience at home a routine can help you cope with unique cafe. Number 19. You should cancel your gym's membership. consider if you should keep your gym membership or cancel it and start exercising outside. Because going for a run or simply being in the outdoor exercise areas may sometimes accomplish the same effect as a gym membership. Number 20. Thrift stores are excellent places to find fashionable items. The outfit you create by purchasing on these sites will be highly distinctive. You won't be on trend, and you won't be seeking the media's approval of your style. You get to design your style, which is thrilling and enjoyable, and you get to discover that apparel still looks nice after several hands, meaning that you know that item of clothing will look beautiful for a long time. Secondhand shopping is excellent for your budget and healthy for the environment. Number 21. Make a thorough review of your social activities. You can figure out if this is relevant for you, but we know that in the normal society that we function in right now, it is very much an emphasis on drinking a lot with friends on the weekend, for example, which can drain your wallet. So if you do have a social activity that is draining you all the time, maybe there's a different way to do it this year. Maybe for your health, it's also better to get a good night's sleep and not have to deal with so many toxins in your body all the time. Or do other activities that don't involve spending so much money on substances. Don't you worry now? And again, we're not saying give it up forever, but you'll know for yourself if this is something that you need to reevaluate in the year 2022. Good for you, good for your health, good for your wallet. Number 22. Develop a strong desire for money. This might be one of the most exciting points to cover because you do not have an interest in something. You are simply not going to execute it. Having some tangible goals that you're aiming for, if you have the energy of being interested in finances and mastering this area that may be for you, has been tabooed your whole life. If you're interested in finances or want to have more, then mix that with the energy of having a goal, say a house deposit for that you want to aim for. This will accelerate your journey in 2022. So you need to prioritize the desire to learn about finances. If you're still watching at the end of this video, consider making finances one of the top priorities for 2022. It will pay off big time for you. Of course, let us know your tips as well. It helps out the community. We are all like-minded with the same aim of reaching freedom, whatever level that might mean for you. I hope you liked and learned something from today's video. If you want to keep improving and being inspired, subscribe and press the bell button to be alerted whenever we upload a video. This has been Market Profits Institute.